Hello, hello. How are we doing today? Oh, I'm a little off center. There we go. I'm a centrist now. Went weirdly political there for a second. How are we doing today? I hope you're all doing well. Now, sending you lots of love. I hear it's been a hard day, week, month, year. Who knows? But glad everyone's having a great time. Grandma has joined. Oh my goodness. All right, friends. My mom is in half listening, although it looks like I'm muted, so that's fine. Whew. So no doing anything inappropriate. Yeah, the whole family apparently kicking around. Avery wasn't feeling well today, so she's home from school. Drop your cat emotes for Avery if you got them. I'm sure we all got some. I don't know if I have a lot of cat emotes right now. Do 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 do. Got some lovely Flareons. Now's fantastic news. Stream stuff happened on Friday. I popped in for a very short while. Saw your new, what do you call it? PNG tuber looking great. New layouts, new everything. Fantastic. Let's give a shout out to Now. Now is, of course, our wonderful mod here at the channel. And just a wonderful person. Working on statistics. Hey, that's all right. You do those statistics. That's some tough stuff. Friends, we are doing... That's all the kitties you got at the moment. Looks like Betsy is the place to go for kitties. Am I right? Hello, Will. How dare you call us lovable? How's it going, my friend? Lovely to see you too. Betsy, Rayet, also kicking around in the pre-stream. Good to see you both. We are drawing cereal mascots from memory today. Which, who knows? Bye! Bye to Avery, Amanda, and my mom. Now we can say inappropriate words like butt, nerd, jerk. I used to get in trouble for saying the word jerk. Like, you're a jerk. Bye. I remember one time as a kid, I was mad at my sisters. Wow, the language here. I can only stay for a few. That's okay, man. That's okay. Yeah, I was mad at my sisters, and I was like, "You're a judge," and I changed it to judge so I didn't get in trouble, as if that would happen. All right, friends, we got a question of the day today. Because we're doing cereal, I thought we should talk about our favorite breakfast. Ooh, knucklehead. Wow, the language today. Hot meal for Now. Now likes a hot breakfast. Let's get Now's lovely pin up here. Hot meal for Will. I mean, maybe it's going to be that for everybody. Will, you tend to like the fries, don't you? Frylock Jr., as you often say. Let me know if you want a different one. Yeah, I'm a hot meal person too, I think. Maybe this was a dumb question in the end. Maybe we're all going to say hot meal. Where is me? Me is Baby Yoda. Hot waffle. Love waffles. Hot meal. Yeah, you can be more specific. Excuse me. Whoa, apparently I'm going through puberty. You can be more specific about the kind of hot meal that you like. I'm a bacon and eggs kind of guy. Like hash browns. So good. So good. These were just general categories that I use to like presumably sort everybody so I didn't have to worry about it. If you're new to the channel, we, of course, breakfast poutine, lovely, lovely. Some potatoes, some cheese, some gravy, some eggs. If you're new to the channel, we, of course, have a bunch of icons here. For anyone and everyone to use, they're just down below me here. You can definitely give out an answer there. Sorry now. Go ahead and put your phone down and lurk. You got stuff to take care of. Oh, Hollandaise sauce. You're right. That's true. Breakfast poutine does do Hollandaise sauce. My bad. My bad. 100% fantastic. If you are new to the channel, of course, you can be a subscriber and get your own custom image drawn, but there are a bunch just below me. It's a great way to get to know people and just to like chat. If you're new to chat, it's an easy way of, you know, taking that first step to chat, because honestly, we only quietly judge people on their answers. Let's check out the fridge here. The fridge, of course, is the place where we go to share the wonderful art of our friends. here on stream. Let's drop the Discord link here. Yeah, take care now. Lurk and have yourself a good day. We have art from 2 people on the fridge right now. A lovely photo from our friend Photo Elite. Notably, Photo Elite likes to send photos because they edit photos. And this lovely friend, they said, it looks like someone just took his balloon. Absolutely fantastic. Love the color, love the vibrancy. Really cool and clear. And then, of course, we have from Betsy. This is your bird. Was the bird named Baby? Oh, look at that. We got some of them now, too. We'll grab that as well. I saw your reel. Yeah, it's Baby. Baby the bird. Look at that lovely image of the bird. Betsy, of course, a wonderful friend and streamer. Great person. Fun to hang out with. Makes whimsical and wonderful images, as well as just like really talented, as you can tell from the like beautiful looking bird that she drew. Birds are hard. Like, you look at a bird and you think, oh yeah, it's just like sort of curved shapes and other shapes. But to get those shapes right, it's actually a really big challenge. Speaking of getting shapes right, I watched now Overthink her overthinking sticker on her Instagram. Here's this lovely, lovely sticker design that our friend now designed. Just fantastic. Hold on while I overthink this. Is delightful. If you got art you want to share, you can drop it in the Discord, !Discord, to get that link. It is just above in the chat. We just like to celebrate other people and what they're doing because it inspires us all when we see what other people are doing. And the fridge is the perfect place to put art that we're proud of. What else we got going on today? Oh yeah, I got a couple of things to chat about as we get started here. Let me just... Oh, I don't want that. I want this. I want this. I want this. This. And to connect up here. Just in time for Easter, indeed. All right. Of course, got our Teenage Barbarian from last week. Looking at a sword phone. Having a good time. We rendered that on stream. That was your choice, friends, of what we wanted to render. Oh, speaking of changing here, let's change our brightness down a tiny bit. Got a few other things I've been working on. Of course, there's a couple more renders here as well. This is our Jello wizard. I really like our Jello in his hand, as well as his Jello staff. And this happy little friend. And of course, we've got our Time Bandit just in here stealing time. He's having the best time of his life. These things, among others, are available in the old Discord. Where is my windows? There they are. How do I get my Discord window? One of these is Discord. I just don't remember which one. There we go. We can put Discord there. Oop. Now, when you look at the Discord, oh, that's very big. Let's make that a little smaller. You look at the Discord, there's a couple things to point out, which, you know, super fun for anyone who wants them. They're not mandatory. They're not required. Of course, you have the fridge where people put cool art, and I put all the stuff that I'm working on stream as well. But we have some cool stuff in the hanging out section. If you ever wanted to try to color something that I've been drawing on stream yourself, we put out pretty regular coloring sheets. That's not very centered now, is it? Let's do this so I can at least see the stream. So if you wanted to color your own Teenage Barbarian, there's the line art. Got PDFs, Photoshop, and Procreate. You can import those into yours. We've got Mario and Princess. Got Kermit. And we got Baby Yoda from our previous streams. We also do avatar packs, which I've started doing. So you can have your very own Teenage Barbarian as your avatar image. Kraid, a whole bunch of characters from the past. And for members, there are exclusive avatars right now, which I haven't released everywhere, just released here. So if you're a subscriber, you get access to the members zone, and you can have your very own Mario, your very own Peach, your very own Jello Wizard, Time Bandit, and which I'm using right now, which is the Jello Minion. But yeah, this is how we're using the Discord right now. I will put more coloring sheets there in the future. I just haven't got around to it. There'll be more in the member zone. And they're just options for you to use however you like. Now, the other thing I wanted to talk about before we got too far is, oh, I turned off my screen. 1985 is sticker sheets. Sticker sheet, sticker sheet, sticker sheet. It's going to pop up with a link soon, but we'll give you this link now. Sutherland handmade. How do I type? handmade.com/interest. Now, what I'm doing is I've made a sticker sheet. I'm going to show you it here. Should be on top. Boop. This beautiful sticker sheet I've been working on. It's D&D style things. This sheet will come in 4x6, meaning that like most of these are about an inch in size. Thank you. I love the Jello Wizard as well. It's one of my favorites. Currently I'm looking for people to sign up to express interest. You don't have to pay anything to express interest. I'm just trying to gauge whether I can get enough interest to cover the cost of manufacturing. So I think it's $8 Canadian. I have the website open still. I do not, because I went to my YouTube page. Sutherland handmade/interest, but then get rid of this section here. Oh no, I think I opened it on, I left it open in its own window. Let's open that window before too long here. Do 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 do. All right, let's put the sticker sheet away for a second here and take a look at this giant version of a website. So yeah, it's dangerous to go alone. Support this. Here's the sticker sheet. The idea is I'm trying to get this 4x6 vinyl sticker. It includes 17 stickers of various sizes. Trying to gauge interest. So at $8 Canadian and $5.80 US. And with that level of interest, I can place an order covering the cost of manufacturing and shipping these sheets. Now, there's a bonus here. Anyone who signs up and expresses interest in buying and ultimately decides to buy will receive 5 bonus vinyl stickers of all my other stickers, of which there are numerous and many, like the burger sticker and things like that. So look, if you're interested, go to that site. We're going to talk about it a bunch today because I am trying to promote that, because I would like to ultimately purchase that sticker sheet. And yeah, it's a great deal because you get 5 original vinyl stickers to go with it of different kinds as well. So you're going to get a sticker sheet and you're going to get 5 other vinyl stickers, which is a great deal, let me tell you, because I sell those vinyl stickers somewhere between $4 and $5. So you'll just be getting like a free sticker sheet and a bunch of stickers, basically. Thank you so much. I do have some interest so far, so we're getting closer to getting that. But I'm going to talk about it till I get enough interest. I think they're cool. I think they're fun. Here's that Jello Wizard we were just talking about. And you can see them all, actually. Here, I've been working on them individually. Very simple designs. I'm trying not to use any black lines. On the screen, it looks a bit black on that one. Let's try something like this. So one of the style things I'm doing here is using all my line work is being colored relative to the objects. Makes for a really nice style. Like on the bomb here, it's like a deep blue instead of a black. Really makes them look excellent. I think really gives them like a touch of distinction. Really a big fan of this treasure chest with all these great lines and the like, and all the shading. Anyways, I like the stickers. This is not the actual sticker sheet. This was just me testing around, messing around with a bunch of them. I'm also working on a second one because, you know, why not? Of D&D monster-ish creature things. So we've got here an eyeball monster. That's okay. If you don't play D&D, that's perfectly fine. If you like swords, you don't have to actually be a fan of D&D for it. But no pressure to actually buy. If you're actually interested, this is a great opportunity, is all I'm trying to say. I'm trying to generate interest in any way I can, and so I'll mention it here. So we got a little test. I'm not sure about this one, but this is a owlbear. Got a werewolf here. And these are the ones I drew last night, which I must have been in the mood last night. We've got a sort of demon thing. It's true, eh? And then a frog creature. You got your pink frog sticker. Oh my goodness, this is very exciting to me. The demon thing needs a nap. I was going for cute, but it does sort of look like it's tired. Betsy, what's the quality of that sticker? Redbubble is where I put those out, and I was surprised that people from stream ended up buying them, because I'm not necessarily marketing that to the stream audience, because I'd like to get you better and bigger things at better prices. But is it great? Good quality sticker? I'm glad. How big is the sticker? I don't actually know anything about it, because I put them up there on a whim. We're talking, of course, about the sticker version of this frog here. Hope the colors turned out nice. He looks purplish on screen, but it's got it with a clear background. Nice, nice. I don't think I've been drawing that much else. I've been working on other projects. I did, however, let's jump over to this screen. I'm just like full of stuff to talk about today. I started sculpting again a little bit. 3 to 4 inches. That's pretty good for the price, I think. I'm making a little mouse friend for When the Stars Fell. It's still happening, folks. It's just very slow and steady process. Hello, Shamelessly Creative. How are you doing today? Good to see you. So yes, we started working on some sculpting again. A friend of mine said to me the other day, and this friend knows who they are, I hope you don't stop sculpting. And they were right. I shouldn't stop sculpting. And I'm working on it. Oh, Jazz 3 is not a playlist. I had a window repair in my apartment the other day. And so I was sort of stuck in my office while they were doing that. And while I was doing that, I decided, why don't I take a crack at sculpting some more stuff? And I actually drew a loose sketch here of what I was going for. Matt is not connected properly anymore. Oh no, there it is. This apparently took forever to respond. I hope that's not indicative of things to come. Yeah, it's okay. It's working now. And so we turned that sort of loose sketch into what we created in a sculpture. And I expect we will hopefully get more and more of that as time goes on. My plan right now with When the Stars Fell is to start designing some characters of interest and note, and just sort of place them in the loose foundations of the world that I've created and see where they take me. So this little guy here is a member. He doesn't have a name yet. I'm gonna have to name him, but he's a member of the what are they called? Death. Oh. The people who handle death in the town, the city guard, basically, who are responsible for the dead. And he, got a little injury when he was a kid. He's an orphan, because every great small hero starts as an orphan. And so he's dressed in a garb with the enchanted armor and enchanted sword and shield of the Death's Watch, Death's Light, I think they're called. It is somewhat grim, but they're not supposed to be grim. Oh, his name could be grim? That's kind of cool. Guardsman McCheddar. I feel like if I start calling them Mick something, I might be in an infringement area. But yeah, so there's a deep secret to the Guardians of Death that I presume he's going to learn in his journey, whatever his journey may be. The next figure I'm planning to make to go alongside him is going to be his mentor, who's going to be a badger, which is a much larger creature in this world. I have scale for them all. Like, I think mice are 2 inches-ish. And, oh, cheddar, very good. Perfect. Whew. Although the Cheerios people might get on me for that. My hope is that he will be able to, we'll do this sort of badger mentor figure, and we'll go from there. All right, friends. I think it's time to start drawing. We're doing cereal mascots from memory today. So if you have a cereal mascot in mind to suggest, throw it out there. We'll take a few suggestions, and if we got multiple, we'll do as many of them as we can. And we'll see how we do. How's everyone's day going? Captain Crunch, great start. Captain Crunch is going to be our starter today. Perfect in every way. Tricks Bunny, yes, definitely. Good one to get on there. Let's start with Cap'n Crunch. So Cap'n Crunch is all nose, if I remember correctly. He says, "Follow your nose to cereal." And because he's a captain, he has a mustache of some renown. So let's get a mustache on here that we think is cool. Cool Yule mustache. Tony the Tiger, an excellent suggestion. The nicest thing about cereal mascots was, for the most part, I was able to cereal colonialism. Yes, he's a true monster, isn't he? Some more eraser tool. Let's start by getting some eyes on here. How is everyone's day going? Lucky would be fun too. Totally. Maybe this is a Cap'n Crunch who has realized the horrors of capitalism and is just sort of staring into the reality of his own life, you know? I feel like Cap'n Crunch has a pretty like defined jaw. Oh no. Addicted to crunch berries. Truly, this is the darkest timeline in the cereal timeline. Captain Crunch's addiction to crunch berries has taken over. He's been kicked out of the army or whatever, the navy, the doy. And he's just left to reflect on, a wonderful career that was cut short. Going dark for cereal mascots today. Usually it takes us a while to get this dark. I think this actually looks like a much more attractive Captain Crunch than the actual Captain Crunch. I feel like we've created like just an ever so slightly more yeah, we gotta go dark early because Will's gotta leave. So better to go dark now than for him to miss it. The Captain Crunch's hat, a very particular shape, if I remember correctly. Except for our purposes, we have angled this hat slightly. Oh, one more try here. Does he have like what pirates have underneath? Like a sort of bandana tied? Maybe. He probably has like reasonable eyebrows as well. Front Load the Dark, yeah. That's the Spider-Man musical sequel too. Instead of Into the Dark, Front Load the Dark. Spider-Man, Front Load the Dark. And for whatever reason, I think he has a cereal bowl, like Skull and Crossbones cereal bowl. Presumably because he's a cereal captain. Let's give his ears a little bit of distinction. Front load the dark. Yeah, we need to give him some eyebrows. So let's get into here a little bit. And just like, oops. Just like fully give him some eyebrows. Some shape and design. I've been watching myself stream recently because I've been doing a lot of edits for the YouTube channel. I realized that an interesting thing happens to me when I'm drawing compared to sculpting, where my brain like literally gets hung up on what I'm doing drawing wise mid-sentence, and I stop talking and I pick it up the sentence, but sometimes the gap between when the sentence ends and when I get back to like finishing the sentence is a really long time. All right, so Captain Crunch has a notoriously small body. With, I think, notoriously small legs and a peg leg. So let's just make this one a peg leg. Frankenberry, Booberry, Fruit Brute, Fruity Yummy Mummy, Count Chocula. Count Chocula was one of the ones that was originally in my brain when the suggestion came to the fore. I am looking for always more suggestions on fun ways to incorporate drawing into our stream. Again, my studio goal eventually is to do some concept drawing, followed by some rendering of one concept, and then ultimately making a sculpture of it. But we're currently not quite there yet. I'm not quite there yet, I should say. There's a Monster Crunch board game. Why would anyone know that? I don't know that for sure. That seems insane to me. I do love this weird naked body we've created. Something about this body shape really makes me happy, and I'm not sure what it is. It just really speaks to me. It's a bean boy for sure. Love a good bean boy body shape. That line curve was just right. Monster Crunch Breakfast Battle Game. Why? Why, internet? Why would anyone want that? From the designers of Vanillas and Horrified. Oh my goodness. That's even better. 2018! I would not have guessed that it was that new. I would assume that it was really old. It's okay to play with your food. Pick your favorite monster cereal character and battle so you can eat the most cereal. Fast-paced game of luck and strategy. Players collect as many cereal cards in their bowls as they can. Each monster has a special power to give you an advantage and help you gobble up the most cereal. Use milk tokens to combine cereal cards and take bigger bites. And the monster cereal character that munches the most wins the game. Featuring Booberry, Count Chocula, Fruit Brute, Fruity Yummy Mummy, and Frankenberry. It's literally the list that you just came out with. Did you do that on purpose? Did you know about this game and then choose that list? Or then did you find the game after that list? Either way, insane. Absolutely insane. All right, let's get some more of a body shape here. I'll give him stubby arms to go with his stubby legs. No discernible shoulders either. Nice. Hey, look at that. There's that sticker sheet. If you're interested, sign up today. You don't have to pay anything to be interested. If you are interested, here's the thing. If you are interested and you ultimately end up buying it when it comes out, you know, assuming that it gets enough interest, you should see if it's on tabletop. Joe's away this week. We could play online. Give it a shot. We should also just play Villainous sometime online because it's super fun. And by away, I mean he's watching baseball. As baseball kicks off. Are you all big baseball fans? I don't really have a lot of baseball experience. Well, Monster Sugar Sheet is what I'm going to try to do next. Yeah, Villainous is a great game. I haven't played it much. I've seen it played. That's about it. So I'd be down to play a bunch. There's a pretty good tabletop sim version. All right, so we need to decide on like some clothes for this guy, because right now he's just a naked boy with no arms, no legs. I think he's literally just going to have that classic hand to the side, as if he's been caught. He's up against the wall. Give him what I might call a Charlie Brown hand. Oh, you want like the... Okay, we can do the ruffle shirt. Big collar on the jacket. It's going to be difficult to get all that properly. Let's just draw, to start with, a sense of where the waistline is going to be. That will help. Then if we're going to get him in a long jacket, we'll ruin his body shape if we go too. Let's get him in a short jacket. Hey, look at that! Nostalgia Tash! It's on Tabletop Sim. I should add colors? Okay, Betsy, I'll look at it. All right. Hello, Nostalgia Tash. I saw you were working on an art kit today. How did that art kit go? And everybody else, welcome to the channel. We're drawing Captain Crunch. Cereal mascots from memory today. Toot toot! There it is. Pull it into the channel. Toot toot! Stay hydrated. Cheers to you and all. Welcome, friends. Welcome, welcome. We're just working on a Captain Crunch here. Nostalgia Tash, if you have anything to show, you can, of course, drop a link into the chat and or drop it into the old Discord, whichever you prefer. We always love to see what people are working on. So if you got something you're working on, I know art kits, though, sometimes can take a long time. So it's possible that you may be currently not in a position to adequately share. And you just finished streaming, so the odds are you might be super, super tired / busy / not ready to share pictures. Supposed to make body butter and lip balm, but didn't realize I need a stovetop and fridge to melt it and find a shea butter. Wow. Body butter and lip balm. What a stream that would have been. We're just going to start getting some collar frills here. We'll get the rest of his jacket to come down. We're trying not too much to ruin his body shape because I like it so much. Nice! What kind of kit was it? Like, what are you making? Is it like a miniatures kit? Yeah, a miniatures kit. Let's just clear out some of these lines we don't want anymore. You were good while you lasted, lines, but it's time for us to move on. Still gotta get that collar in there somehow. But if we start with the fringe, we at least have a place to operate from. Why is that fringe not looking correct in my brain? I'm glad you had a good time. I think we just need to thicken some of these lines and just give it a little bit more depth. Might have to redo this fringe. It might not be working the way I want it to. See once we get a collar in here if it fixes or makes it worse. Oops. Definitely want this high collar. That's just fun. It is the captain. We're doing cereal mascots from memory. And we got Cap'n Crunch as our first one. No, this is the first one. We just started. Half an hour ago, the stream kicked off, and then I talked about a bunch of things for the rest of time. So this is our first and foremost. It's not bad. I think it sort of works. I think we just need to like auto shade in here a little bit more. Yeah, it was a great suggestion. What happens if we fill these in? Does it help or hurt? Or rough? It helps. They're just too big. Let's do that and see if we can fix up a little bit of the evocation of these things, because just like in everything in art, it's all about just evocation. We do need to give him some like regalia. I assume he fought in like the cereal wars or something. I don't know. Highly ranked official. We'll get him a nice medal here. What would be the name of a cereal war? Like if all the cereals were fighting, would it be like the great would it be the bran versus sugar war? Like the warring families, maybe. Think like Capulets and Montagues, but that actually might help a little bit. Whew. Corn syrup calamity. Oh my goodness, what a name. Excellent. Excellent. What's like a military Navy belt look like? Let me just like Google Navy belt. I realize we're drawing from memory, but not the color navy. I just want to remember how thick a belt. Yeah, oh, it has one of those like circular buckles. That's right. That's what I want. All I'm thinking about is that one episode of Sherlock at the wedding. Of course, his coat doesn't go all the way down to his. All the way down to his belt. Why would that be fashionably appropriate? The Grain Wars, that's pretty good. Breakfast Battle, love it. The 100 Bowls War, it might be a fun. I feel like drawing from historical cereal bowls, wars adds an air of humor to it. All right, let's check out Clash of the Sugar Cereals. Ooh, very nice, Betsy. Let's check out Cap'n Crunch here. I think we are done with Cap'n Crunch. I hope you like Cap'n Crunch. Cap'n Crunch, where you at, my friend? Crunch. Do. I mean, I missed the like. What do you call them? The shoulder pads. Let me just get this on for our window capture here. Cabin Crunch coming at you. Oh, that window capture apparently is behind the screen. That's not helpful. Window capture 5. That's that. So that's not what we want. Let's try this window capture. Perfect. Let's get a Captain Crunch here. Oh, he has a C on his hat, of course. High collar. You're right about that, Will. Or whoever suggested that. Buttons. Not enough buttons on my version, I don't think. Not too shabby. Hey, take care. Nostalgia Tash, thanks for rating. Of course, everyone, if you haven't followed it, followed them, sorry, I got like a text and read the word it. You should. It's a lovely, cozy hangout time. Good fun, good person. Go check out their channel. All right, friends, that's going to be our Captain Crunch. Now we got a few options for our next ones that were suggested. So we got the Tricks Rabbit. We've got what else do we have here? Tricks Rabbit, Lucky, Tony the Tiger. We got Toucan, and then a bunch from Wilhelm. From Will. Let's do the rabbit, because that was the next one suggested. And then we'll do one from, oops, I don't want to do that. One from Will's list. Will, if you got a favorite one out of that list, you let us know. But for now, let's do the Tricks Rabbit. I gotta close this because I can see what the Frankenberry everything looks like. All right. The rabbit. Where did my window with good information go? There it is. Let's get a Tricks Rabbit in here. So the Tricks Rabbit is like a lot of nose. Oh, I'm on the wrong layer. Let's get a new layer. So rabbits are interesting things to draw. So I used to sculpt rabbits fairly regularly. So I have a loose sense of what makes a rabbit a rabbit. What makes a Tricks Rabbit a rabbit? Presumably it's the fact that he has a very human mouth, if I remember correctly. So we're gonna like feel like the Tricks Rabbit has something like this. I can't remember the last time I saw a cereal commercial. I don't really have cable. I don't really watch things that encourage cereal commercials. Have a good lurk there, Betsy. Take care. We'll just give it like a little bit of dots here, and then like it needs to apply this as a mouth. And because we're going full cartoon, we can just ignore the laws of consistency in the world. So many of these characters are going to have like the classic cartoon eye, aren't they? And as is often my case with some of these cartoon, every so often I get to a point and I realize it's all gone wrong, but it's too late at this point. What can I do to really save what has been clearly wrought with flaws? Let's shrink my pen down here for a second. Just get a little bit more detailed than I was able to with that pen. I mean, the Tricks Rabbit is basically Bugs Bunny, right? We can all agree. It's Bugs Bunny drawn from memory is the Tricks Rabbit. Oh, that's an interesting eye shape I created there. Not sure if it's working the way I wanted to, but that's okay. It needs to go up. Maybe that's what I'm doing wrong. Just fill in these lines here. Take care, Will. They're a lot more gross than I intended them to be. Let's just undo this for a second. Come back to it, try again. The thing about art, you can always try again. Maybe what we want to do is top eyelids. Get them a little bit more like this. We make one essential promise here on the channel. We won't do good art, we'll just do fun art. But sometimes, you know, you're in the mix of trying to draw something and it's not working the way you want it to. You gotta take the time to redraw and try again and reach something of the goal that you're hoping for. Even if you never actually reach the real goal. Yeah, okay. We'll let that stand. It's always important to give it a shot and see what kind of magical, wonderful things you can muster through pure accident sometimes. Tad lopsided on that front there. Let's just pull this in a little bit, pull that out a little bit. Let's use our eraser tool to re-refine it a little bit. And as rabbits do, tend to have ears. I haven't drawn that many rabbits, despite having sculpted a number of them. So we'll have to be a tad creative on the front of getting the shapes we want down right. Just trying to create a little ear fold here. It's the Tricks Rabbit. It is indeed the Tricks Rabbit. Stitching time. How you doing? How goes your day? This is our second one of today. We're just having a... Of course it's the Tricks Rabbit. Why wouldn't we? It be very obvious. There's nothing wrong with this version of a rabbit. Definitely we've nailed this character. Oh. On the outside on one side, on the inside on the other. Excellent work, Pat. Plotting how to get everyone at work to quit at once. Excellent. So it's a normal Tuesday. I'm all right. I've just been chilling, getting ready for stream. Had a nice nap before stream. Always good for stream. All right, and the Trix Rabbit just has like, he's a real long boy. Let's actually shrink the Trix Rabbit's head a little bit here. Our pen, make it a little bit thicker. Because I think he's literally just a pair of legs and long arms. These are where these things really go off the rails, in my opinion. They try to create a body shape. Well, he probably has a neck too, so why don't we leave a little room for a neck? Probably has a neck. I've drawn this head at a really interesting angle. Red, how we doing today? Thank you so much for resubscription. Love to see it. Hope work is treating you well. Life in the photo game isn't taking you down. Yeah, I like that music too. It's a good vibe. Trips are for kids. Very different cereal. Yes, very different cereal. Does feel like the kind of shirt that you would have in like when you're like 13 or like early teenage shirt, maybe late teen. When you want people to know that you're cool. Oh yeah, Chris is gonna come visit you. I forgot about that. That's so cool. I remember, I think Chris mentioned it last time I saw him. Late teen, yeah. So like, it's that perfect, like, I want people to know that I know shirt. And like, you have to, like, there's a certain age point where it cuts off being like a normal thing to wear. But there is that fun age in between. Oh no, this is... It's weird because I can often tell when things are not quite what I intended before I even really get that far into drawing like the arm. This will work out fine. I really give him enough of a like body. Nice. This is the Trix Bunny. Maybe the Trix Bunny should be like, darn you kids, stole all the cereal. Give him a really long first arm, so he's really long second arm. Just the back of his fist is looking up here. Whoop, whoop, whoop. We tuck in a thumb. Got the makings of a fist. There aren't really any other bunnies in cereal, you're right. They've really got that locked up. Probably because like bunnies isn't really something you would generally associate with cereal. Yeah, I mean cereal. Let's be fair. We are not talking top of the line food product. We're talking sugar delights. The thing about the Trix Rabbit is that there's not a lot more to him, really, is there? We'll give him like a Bugs Bunny-esque foot shape. Okay, Bugs Bunny's foot is a this, and then a this, then a this, and then a this. Again, I feel like Trix Rabbit is basically just Bugs Bunny from memory in the first place. So, not bad to draw from my own Bugs Bunny from memory. Because like I feel like Trix, the only reason why they chose a bunny is because at some point in history, Bugs Bunny was like the most popular cartoon character in the world, or at least like resonated with American kids to an extent that they They're like, oh man, kids love bunnies, and they're all tricksters, just like that Wascally Wabbit. Let's give him a implication of a tail coming out the back here. In my heart of hearts, I wanted to implicate the tail coming out the back here, but I realized that that would probably be suggesting something else. I mean, no, the Tricks Rabbit is just pure white, I think. What do we think? Thank you for contributing to the Pat Choir and the Hall of Pats. Tricks Rabbit. All right, let's see what we're missing. I mean, we're missing nothing and everything. Tricks Rabbit. Oh, he's a lot more fun. I almost got the head shape idea right. Let's get him up on the screen here, such that we can see him. He's a lot more playful than I thought. Yeah, here he is on a cereal box. Like his body has less straight lines and a lot more curves. Maybe this is more contemporary Tricks Rabbit. Maybe there's like an older Tricks Rabbit. Boy, they've really branded themselves well here to lose the old. Like if I write 90s, which is when I would be thinking about Trick cereal, not helpful. This is more or less what I remember. Where's my line here to move that over? Oops. This sort of thing. Which is not far. He's got a lot rounder, like a more shapely head than I would typically imagine. All right, let's see where we've been. We're going to go on a break here in just a second. We got our Tricks Rabbit. We also drew Cap'n Crunch earlier. He's ready to take on the high seas. We're going to go on a break. Does anyone have any suggestions? Anyone who hasn't been here yet today? We have a bunch of suggestions sitting in the queue from people who were here earlier, but we've already drawn pictures from everyone who's still here, except for a couple from my friend Will. But I will see if anybody who's... Count Chocula! We'll do Count Chocula when we come back from our ad break. So we're going to run a quick ad break. When we come back, we will do Count Chocula. Let me say to you, friends, cheers. Thank you for being here. And of course, we'll do TV time when we get back. We've got one based on cereals today. Because, you know, of course. We'll see in a few minutes. Hello, hello, friends. Welcome back. Oh, go away, me. Perfect timing. Hope you're all doing well today. Yavatini, thank you so much for the resub, Tatson. Very kind of you. I hope you're all doing well. We just had a nice break. I got myself a first glass of water, prepped myself to get into the next part of the stream. Should be good fun. We got a bunch of things to talk about, of course. We got our question of the day. Do you have an answer to the question of the day? We'd love to hear them. If you are a subscriber, you can, of course, get an icon made. I think there's one in my queue that I haven't had a chance to make yet. Apologize if it's you. Can't remember right now. But yeah, what kind of breakfast do you like? That's the real question. You don't have to say specifically the answers on the sheet there. But those are just categories. I think it's literally shamelessly creative. I'm so sorry. Shamelessly creative. I will make you an icon soon. Soon. Pink cat with a lemon. I will definitely do that. It'll be on my list for this week. Problem with art is sometimes you get full of stuff to do. Waffles. And then you lose track of other things that you need to do. But that's okay. You were subscribed and you filled it out when you were subscribed, and I will definitely get that for you. We'll get Tatson's lovely possum up here. Happy to see that on the board. Myself, I said bacon and eggs. It's my personal favorite. If you're new to the channel, this is a great way just to chat. No pressure, no judgment, quiet judgment. Sometimes out loud judgment, but it's all in good fun. But it's an easy way to break the ice and just be a part of the stream without having to do anything. And if you don't have an icon yet, if you're not a subscriber, that's fine. You could definitely just like go down there, pick up any of those random icons that are there. This lovely possum we made for Tatson here, for Yavatini. It's a fun one. I do enjoy the custom ones, and I should be getting that pink cat with lemon done ASAP, because I think that was like 2 months ago. And that's just me being slow. All right, friends, let's head over to the fridge, see what we got kicking around there today. Got a few things on the fridge we got from our dear friend Now. Hold on while I overthink this. Ironically, they overthought it while they were trying to draw it. Made a lovely reel of it. Very cute. Rainbow and chicken. Overthinking. We got from the talented Betsy Paints a lovely version of their bird baby. Give a shout out to Betsy. I just did shout to Betsy. How about I just shout out to Betsy? That might even work better. Yes, I'm aware it needs a username. It's already there. Come on, computer. Be nice. Yes, it's their lovely bird. There we go. We got the shout out there. Give a follow to Betsy if you don't follow her yet. She's a delight. And of course, we got a photo from the talented Chris, Photo Elite, here on Twitch and in other places. Just lovely. The description that came with this one was, it looks like somebody just took his balloon. 100% true. Chris is a magical photo editor and photographer, taking beautiful photos of things and just really bringing a lot of color and light to them. And really excited to be able to share his work with you here on stream. If you want to share art or whatever you're making or working on, you can share it in the Discord. There's a little section called the fridge. That's where all the stuff for the fridge goes. And we love just supporting fellow artists, being inspired by their work, seeing what they've made, and letting that letting us just celebrate that. So if you are aspiring artist, if you are a chaotic artist, if you don't even think the word artist applies to you, you just like making stuff, and sometimes you think you're proud enough to put it up there, put it up there. Doesn't matter how good it looks. It doesn't matter if it's perfect. It just matters that you made it, and we want to celebrate it. Because honestly, all of art is just a chance celebration of something unique that you made, right? I make a promise here on the channel that I never make good things. I just make things, and we can be happy with them as they are. Case in point, the Captain Crunch and the Tricks Rabbit we drew earlier in the stream. But before we get back to the drawing, it is after our first break, which means it's time for us to head over to the more comfortable part of our stream setup and check out what's on the TV today in TV time. Boom, that's right, it's TV time. I'm here in my VCR to tell you all about, sorry, combo TV VCR. I don't want you to miss out that it's a combo TV VCR. To tell you all about something interesting that I read this week. And what I got for you today is cereal based, because, you know, we're drawing cereal mascots. Why wouldn't it be cereal based, right? So I want to talk about Cheerios, and particularly one weird thing I figured out. Did you know Cheerios got its name because of Quaker Oats? Isn't that crazy? The truth is that when they first came out, they were Cheery Oats. So Happy Oats. Happy Oats. And then there was a lawsuit. Quaker Oats claimed to own the Oats name. And so as a result, they stopped being Cheery Oats and became Cheerios. Isn't that wild? And like this brain, look, Quaker Oats is a terrible name. I'm going to put it out there. Cheery Oats, also a terrible name. Why you would care too much? I mean, it's yeah, cereal drama. Part of the great cereal wars we were talking about earlier. We had a bunch of names. We were generating names for what the cereal wars would be. I can't remember them now. But yeah, in 1945, it was changed to Cheerios, which I think is objectively a better name. So much so that in 2013, when this little list was generated, there are 13 flavors of Cheerios sold in America. Oats are an object and not a brand. I agree, Stitch. I agree. Cream of Wheat is a brand name. Really? I would have thought it wasn't. Every week in the United States, General Mills creates and ships about 500,000 actual cases of Cheerios, or of cereal, I imagine, which is 12 to 14 boxes per case. So there are like 7 million boxes of Cheerios being made a week and being shipped across the United States. And in fact, one of the manufacturers, they are in 5 different states. One of them is in Buffalo, New York, where people tell the story that they can smell Cheerios every week in their city, which is a bizarre and strange thing. I actually used to live beside a Cadbury factory when I lived in Hamilton. There's a small Cadbury manufacturing place there. And when I would walk to the grocery store, it was real bad because it would smell like Swedish berries. Like, you know, that really lovely, lovely sweet. And so I'd always end up buying candy when I was going to the store because it just smelled like it in the air all the time when you walked by that factory. And so, yeah, the Cheerio manufacturing apparently is strong enough to influence Buffalo, New York. And yeah, the national best cereal for decades is the original Cheerios, and it moved to second place in 2009, surpassed by Honey Nut Cheerios. So whatever they're doing right. Imagine if they were still called Cheerios. I mean, it's still pretty clever. But like, imagine if they were Honey Nut Cheerios. Like, it just doesn't have enough to it. I think Cheerios is great. Friends, coming out of TV time today, that's it. That's all I got today. Here's a list for you if you're interested in looking at it yourself. The lawsuit details are not on this list. It was in another one, but I wanted a few more things to bulk it out. But if you are interested, you should check out that link. Question coming out of TV time today: what's your favorite cereal? If you had to eat cereal of any kind, like it can even just be, I like oatmeal. Like, that's a cereal technically. I don't know why I made that sound nerdy, but apparently I did. So judgment to anyone who decides they like oat cereal, apparently, or having oatmeal. But yeah, that's going to be it for our TV time today. Let's head over back to our screen here, which apparently died. So we got to reset that. No worries. Did it die? Uh-oh. There it is. What is your favorite cereal, friends? There we go. As we get back to our scene here, Honey Nut Corn Flakes, but they're out of production, so Frosted Flakes instead. Frosted Flakes is, I think, a highly underrated cereal. Like, it's just the perfect amount of sugar. It's not so much like some other ones, and it's just a delight with milk. It really brings a lot to it. So I'm down with that. Honey Bunches of Oats. With or without almonds is probably my favorite. Although I'm a big Raisin Bran fan, because raisins are just delightful little bundles of joy in cereal. Turns out, 2 scoops? No, I want more. We've been drawing mascots, of course. Here we have the famous Captain Crunch, ready to take on the next voyage in his colonialism. We also have the Trix Rabbit, who's just angry at the kids. I like Captain Crunch. It turned out great. Friends, I also want to talk about a couple of extra things that we have going on here at the channel, just to make sure that I continue to reference them, make sure that I continue to talk about them, because they are things that I'm doing, which means that, you know, the energy that I put into it, I want to see, I don't want it to get lost. So in the Discord, friends, if you haven't had a chance to check it out, we've got a couple things that I think are really cool. Hello, Shamelessly Art, Shamelessly Creative, for joining. We have coloring sheets, which was a suggestion from somebody a few weeks ago. I can't remember who at this point. But basically, once a week, I do one of our images off the line art. We get Procreate, Photoshop, and PDF versions of them that you can print. And there's also just an image version. You can print and color yourself, or you can load into those programs and digitally color. So going back, we've got Mario, we've got Kermie Road, Frog Warrior. We've got Baby Yoda style swaps. We also have avatar packs. If you have a character that you thought was fun that we drew and I've rendered them, you'll find them here. So we've got the Teenage Barbarian from last week, Kraid. There's my versions of some of these characters. Tinkaton, Pinky and the Brawn. It's a Trap. There. And then in the member zone, I have exclusively been rendering a few extra avatars. So if you are a subscriber, you can get access to these and use them yourself. So we've got Mario, we've got Peach, we've got the Jello Wizard, got the Jello Wizard minion, and then we've got the Time Bandit from last week. These are all things that we created here on stream, and they are available for you to check out should you be interested. The other thing I want to highlight is a sticker sheet that I'm making right now. This is the sticker sheet right here. It's based on Dungeons & Dragons. Obviously, it's just your classic hero adventure thing. I think I call it the Adventure Essentials. It is, of course, a sticker sheet that I made. So it's going to be 4x6, and you're roughly going to get about, those big one. The bottles and the swords are about 1 inch tall. Some of these are smaller. The rings and the bombs are a little bit smaller. And I'm currently attempting to get interest from folks. That's not what I want. Interest from folks. So if you head over to, and you'll see this link dropped in chat a few times today because it's in my autofill, Sutherland, and made my darn long website.com/interest. You'll find yourself on this website here, which you can just give your name and email address to let me know that you would be interested in buying. The price that I'm putting on this, especially for those who are new, or in the people I'm looking to sign up, is $8 Canadian, $5.80 US. That includes shipping. That's everything to get it. And if I get 15 people interested, I can cover the cost of manufacturing and shipping. That was base 15, and we can have a lovely sticker sheet made to the world. And a bonus, this is the big thing, a bonus for anyone who signs up and expresses interest in buying. So if you sign up to this little spot here, again, you don't have to pay anything to sign up here. You just sign up. And when I do ultimate ship it, I'll send you an email and say, hey, they're out if you want to buy now, if you're still interested. If you have signed up and express interest, I will give you 5 free bonus vinyl stickers from my collection of work once you purchase. So I've got like things like this lovely burger friend and a bunch of different things. If I know you well enough, and if I have a good means of communicating with you, I can even just ask you which ones you want and you'll be able to pick. But long story short, it's a great way because like those stickers sell for $3 or $4, $5, depending on the size. And basically you'll be buying the sticker sheet, which has 17 stickers, high quality vinyl stickers, waterproof, all those things. And you'll get 5 extra stickers on that. I think it's a great deal. And if we manage to do it, I'll be able to buy that sticker pack and have enough to continue to sell them for a little while, and hopefully be able to, from selling them, generate enough to make another one. We were working on, I was showing earlier, I'm working on a monster version of a similar thing. So it's got, these eyeball monster, this weird demon creature, this lovely frog monster. I don't know. Just trying out some sketches. And I just want to talk about that because it's really important to me. That's the kind of thing I'm working on right now. And if you're interested, I'd love to get you to sign up. For now, we've got Count Chocula on our list. Now, Count Chocula is this, I think. He's got one of these sorts of heads. He's got a, what do you call it? Widow's peak, for sure. So it's not closed yet. What is your favorite cereal? Do you really eat cereal that much anymore? Planes, plate, poles. Well done, Tatson. Get into the mystery word. I realized during the break that I didn't even have the mystery word prompt on. This is the first time we're seeing the mystery word prompt today. So all guesses are new guesses. You know what? He probably needs to have more elfy ears. But let's just continue to rough this in for a second, and then we can come in and give him a point. Because he's a very pointy character, I feel like. I do love drawing sharp characters. Like Honey Nut Cheerios? Yeah, they're a classic too. I used to love can we eat oatmeal as long as I can doctor them up? Nice. Yeah, of course, with most of those things you gotta add something to them, right? To really make them good. I feel like Count Chocula is a snob. Like most vampires, their life has been a long, unfulfilling journey from beginning to end, and the only thing that brings them any joy now is the sweet taste of chocolate. Does he have a beard? I think he has a beard. We're gonna make it like he's like we're looking over his shoulder. He eats his cereal in the dark. So this is possibly my last stream for a few weeks. I'm going to Calgary to visit family. So I won't be in a position to stream while I'm away. It's very exciting. I haven't been to see these family members in quite some time. One of them managed to make it here over Christmas. That's my brother-in-law. But the rest I haven't seen, and that includes a number of nieces and nephews who've been born since the pandemic. And so I'm very excited to get a chance to meet them, to see them, just to spend time with them. Obviously, I've met them on the phone and video and stuff, but it means that at least definitely on the 11th and 18th, I won't be around. The 4th, I haven't left yet, but it's the day before we leave. So, you know, sometimes you just got stuff you got to get done before you leave. And I don't know, I don't want to overcommit myself to streaming. So I might stream that day. Might not. So keep an eye on the old Instagram, the old Discord. If I decide to cancel, those are the places I'm likely to say it. And yeah, berries and oatmeal is like a pro strat in the eating oatmeal world, right? Bring such diversity of life to the actual cereal. Let's just give this a little bit more. This does really feel like more of a vampire touched by the horrors and ravages of time. But whatever. That's vampires for you. It's like I want to imagine it's more like the existential horror of the original Pirates of the Caribbean, that they couldn't taste or eat or enjoy things. And so Count Chocula, as much as he loves eating chocolate, um, can't help but be, um, I think he would have to have been Count Chocula before he turned into a vampire. So perhaps his love of chocolatey cereal has been diminished by uh, his true nature as a vampire. And now he just wishes he could have and enjoy the true taste of Cocoa Puff cereal. Because that feels like the implication of Count Chocula. I realize that he's supposed to be a big fan of chocolate and a vampire for chocolate, but I don't know if that really ultimately. My version clearly has bigger issues. He's less excited for it than the one in the box. Oh, he needs fangs too. We need to give him a couple fangs. Hi, Betsy. Welcome back. We're drawing Count Chocula on Red's suggestion. Poor vampire. All he wants is to enjoy a bowl of cereal, but his hunger for blood is too much. His taste for the cereal has diminished. We've gone dark again. What's with cereal and making us go dark? We went dark when we were talking about Cap'n Crunch being a colonizer. We went dark again here with. Is the truth of the cereal mascots that they're all just monstrosities, ravaged by their role in life to be and embody the love of a cereal brand? Boy, really diving into the fun comedy today. Yeah, maybe he likes chocolate syrup, but in greater truths, he probably is just a vampiric monster who really liked chocolate, which is why he was called Count Chocula. But then a horrible accident happened, and he became a vampire, no longer able to enjoy the very thing that he was named after. It's dark. I think that's our Count Chocula. Sad though he may be. Sometimes, the lines just tell you what they want it to be. You can't always erase. Thank you, Shamelessly Creative. Let's get a good Count Chocula look here. Oh, he's got a much better nose than mine. Let me put one up on the screen. Here's Count Chocula for us. Where's my window? Window. Who's got the window? All right, Count Chocula coming up on the screen here. The long head is sort of right. Oh, he's got eyebrows. That's probably something I should have realized. Old Count Chocula's got a real vibe. He doesn't look all that healthy. Oh, there we go. There's more of a full body version. Oh, Count Chocula, what have we done to you? We've taken a fun-loving chocolate fan and turned him into a monster. We are having fun drawing these lovely, lovely creatures today. Let's check out what we've done so far. We've got the Trix Rabbit, just angry at those darn kids. Classic. And then we've got Captain Crunch here, just leading the way, fighting in the old cereal wars. The colonizer staring into space, realizing he's spent his whole life ruining the nations of the world and their indigenous cultures. It's a lot for him. I feel like the classic Count Chocula is the best Count Chocula. I think mine's the best Count Chocula. He's got a head like the moon guy from McDonald's. We should do restaurant mascots as well at some point. That'd be pretty fun. All right, friends, that's Count Chocula. Do we have any other suggestions? I know we still have a couple looming, but Yebatini, you haven't had a chance to make a suggestion yet. Shamelessly Creative, I think you did Trix Rabbit. And Betsy, of course, started us off with Captain Crunch. Anybody else is looking out there, they want to make a suggestion, feel free. Feel free. I'm going to just give his ear a little bit extra character. I think that just helps the picture in general. I know we have a couple in the chamber. We could always go randomly off of them. But if anyone who's been looking, Tiger, Tony the Tiger, he's great. Tony the Tiger's head does this. Can't remember the top of his head it's going to be, so we're going to take that off for a second here. He's got a great shaped head, and he's, you know, obviously a very sports oriented tiger. Let's get some line thickness here just to distinguish these lovely shorts. Waffles are pretty good. Are you like an Eggo fan, or are you like purely homemade OG? Like waffles are like the perfect, if the thing that makes oatmeal great is adding fruit, adding some fruit to waffles, so good. Now he does have to be a tiger, so he's gonna have to have some stripes. Paint, excellent guess. Polish or Polish is too many letters, Betsy. I think it's supposed to be 5 letters long today. Sorry to say, but a great word nonetheless. So the other thing about Tony the Tiger is I'm pretty sure he's got like this kind of like inner face. Let's get him some cat ears. We'll just give him Garfield ears. Presumably every cat is just Garfield. That's the rule of the internet. Every cat is Garfield. Garfield, Grumpy Cat, or Keyboard Cat. Those are the only cats on the internet. Is there another cat? Punks. So the thing is that I'm pretty sure I want to ultimately have... maybe not. Let's leave it for now. He needs to have like a big old nose, right? Does this like classic lion thing that they have like the lines, the long shape of the nose. Apparently, I think all animal mascots have this. I think I'm just drawing Garfield now. Is it Garfield? Is Tony the Tiger Garfield? But Tiger? Needs to be very excited. I think he's going to be saying his classic catchphrase. Here, we'll give him crazy eyes. Bye. Since I feel like I'm already off the rails a little bit, we'll just do a little bit of improvising here. Just trying to guess closer to accurate. There's our good boy Tony. I mean, how could this not be 100% accurate? I think this time we really nailed it. What's everybody else got going on this week? Of course, I'm getting ready to travel, go to Calgary, trying to get people interested in my sticker sheet, and I'm not good at digital marketing, so bleh. New YouTube video came out today. If you didn't get a chance to see our, what was it? It was a From Memory. Oh, 90s cartoons from memory. If you didn't get a chance to see that particular stream, you can go check out SWAT Cats, Darkwing Duck, and Pinky and the Brain being made, edited down, condensed for time, of course. Visiting family on Saturday. Oh, that's lovely. Panda's a pretty good guess. My sister's nickname is Panda. Back when we used to work in summer camps as teenagers, that was her nickname. Actually, gotta be like this, I think. I was really excited on the weekend. I saw Clone High, the cult classic TV show, is coming back on HBO of all places. Nothing at all, says Betsy. Just a chillaxing. Chilling time for our friend Betsy, which is perfectly fine. Don't have to have a lot going on. You existing is enough going on. You needs to, of course, be thumbs up. Very strange. No flash thumbs up. And of course, he's going to need like a tiger club here. Oh, well, okay, fine. Peeps, shall we, because I started late, give us an update to our mystery word prompt? All right, next time it goes, it'll go. Give you more information. One of those natural arms that just merges with the body. Poked Piper, Peeps photo, Pasta Panda. All very good. The next prompt will probably help start narrowing it down for you. Just remember that he probably has like some kind of tiger patterning on the top of his head. That's what I'm thinking about with this like weird gap here. Make him a little bit more tiger-y. And then we'll have him saying his catchphrase. There. Oops. Wrong they are. The dedication to the work on our mystery word prompt. So the options here are there, okay, or there, adequate. Understanding that adequate will take me a long time to write, but it might be funnier. What do you think we should have him say? There. PR is our new prompt. There. Okay. I think that works for our purposes today. A little bit of Admiral Akbar vibes here with a quote bubble. The dedication to the game is real. There you go, Tony the Tiger. Oh, you gotta get him some tiger striped legs. Hold up. Hey, Betsy! Getting our mystery word for today. Bow! Yeah, well done. You can find out one of the answers as to why I took took chat off the screen. It's because when I edit the videos and all we have on there is prime, prawn, prank, proof, praise, prick, pride. It's that is interesting. I think I actually need to round these slightly, so we're just gonna redo them. Let's give him his legs a little bit of shape through striping. It's Tony the Tiger. There, okay. The sand needs just a little bit of thickness just to even it up. With the rest of the line art. There we go. There, okay. Actually, let's make this like a pair of sports shorts of some kind. You just need like the slightest trim at the bottom. There we go. Oh, he needs a tail. My goodness. Can you imagine if we'd forgotten the tail? How embarrassing. Would never hear about it. Never hear the end of it. I'd never hear about it. No one ever mentioned it again. No, I'd never hear the end of it if I forgot to give Tony the Tiger a tail. Like, we were almost 100% spot on, and then we almost forgot to give him a tail. There we go. Tony the Tiger. Living his best life. There, okay. Shall we take a look at the real Tony the Tiger? I mean, their version. You know, his original ears were probably closer to the truth. Oh, he has a scarf. You know, often doesn't wear pants. Well, there you go. Apparently, he has a scarf and doesn't normally wear pants. He also has like a lot of white in the middle. Oh, all of his stripes are these weird triangle things. There he is, running off the page. Just like a happy-go-lucky tiger. Even his name tag says Tony. Well, I think I'm pretty close. Ten out of 10. Would Tony again. Oh, well. All right, friends. That's Tony the Tiger. Let's like review where we've been so far today. So we started with our dear Captain, Captain Crunch, ready to take on the world. Of course it's my Tony. It's 100% accurate. Then we got our Tricks Rabbit, mad at the kids. We've got authentic vampire version of Count Chocula. Not happy. Probably because he can't enjoy the wonderful chocolate of chocolate. And of course, Tony the Tiger. 100% real. Accurate. I wish I got the scarf, because the scarf would look really great. But I didn't. That's life. Alright, friends. We're looking for another lovely one. What should we do? What should we do? If you're new out there, haven't had a chance to suggest yet, feel free to. Everybody else, feel free to drop suggestions in too. We're going to get to the doubles round here where we have room for doubles. So throw some out. We might not do all of them, but if I get a bunch in a row here, I'll try to choose from one of them. Although we do have one from Will earlier that was Frankenberry. That would be pretty fun to do. So maybe we'll just do Frankenberry and go from there. So yeah, let's do Frankenberry. Get some more suggestions in because we're going to have time. We got an hour left in a minute. That or we can render one of them. I don't know what's the best option for us today. But let's start with Frankenberry. So I assume Frankenberry is strawberry. All right, we'll do Toucan Sam next, Betsy. That's my deal with you. Frankenberry first in honor of Will, who was here. So this is going to start by being a strawberry, but he's going to get the fringe of his strawberry to be the top of a Frankenstein.